rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up.
Welcome to another segment of Lore, where I look at the fictional history of popular franchises up until the main story, and I will quickly gloss over that if need be. Today, I look over the history of one of the greatest games about silent, glasses-wearing scientists wielding a crowbar. This franchise is Half-Life. Naturally, like most Valve games, the story is a bit scattered and fragmented, but for certain, our story begins a long time ago, when a race known as the Vortigots are attacked by an extraterrestrial empire known as the Combine, which is made up of allied and enslaved races. The Vortigots were enslaved, and those who weren't escaped to Zen, a dimension between dimensions between dimensions. You can imagine there are a lot of dimensions in this game. Those who were enslaved were forced to serve the Combine, or were surgically transformed into soldiers for the Combine forces. On Earth in the 1950s, the Black Mesa Research Facility is founded in New Mexico. Shortly after, Black Mesa makes contact with Zen through small portals. This fascinates the people of Black Mesa, and they further their studies in teleportation and doorways through space-time. This is also during the time when their rival, Aperture Science, was experimenting with portal technology of their own. Shameless plug goes right about here. It is also during this time that the research vessel known as the Borealis mysteriously disappears. Meanwhile, Seattle resident Gordon Freeman graduated from MIT with a PhD, oh my god, so many letters, in theoretical physics. He was hired by Black Mesa after they read his doctoral thesis on the teleportation of matter. After years of studies, Black Mesa finally accepted the help of the G-Man, an enigmatic individual who I'm not sure isn't just Satan. Wait a second. Papa? The G-Man gave Black Mesa a sample of crystals from Zen called, I kid you not, GG3883, which was supposed to advance Black Mesa's studies in 2007, but tore open a rift between Earth and Zen. This was an event known as the Black Mesa Incident, or by its way cooler name, the Resonance Cascade. It was here when the races trapped in Zen, which included the Vortigots and the Headcrabs, escaped and took over the facility. Now remember, the Headcrabs may look cute, but they actually
take control of human hosts and convert them into zombie-like mutants, leaving their hosts alive during their mutation, being left entirely aware of their horrific situation.
I don't know about you, but that just sounds gross. Anyway, with the rift in Black Mesa open, the creature known as Nihilith takes control of the escaped creatures under the watchful eyes of the Combine, but it is later destroyed by Gordon Freeman, our crowbar-wielding protagonist, and so goes the events of Half-Life. Following the defeat of the Nihilith, Gordon Freeman is given an ultimatum by the G-Man: work for the G-Man or die. Mr. Freeman, like any sane individual, chooses the G-Man, who puts him in a temporal stasis until his services are further needed. While Mr. Freeman is in stasis, fellow scientists, like Eli Vance and his daughter Alex, escape the facility before it is destroyed. Years following, the world is ravaged by a portal storm, the sudden appearance of portals between Zen and Earth that fill the Earth with multiple extraterrestrial races. To escape the aliens, humans congregated to specially constructed cities where they were offered safety. This is great, but in 2010, the Combine finally invaded after we stopped responding to their "you up" texts. 2010? Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were you during the invasion of 2010? So many people lost their lives on that day. Never forget. This leads to a war that sadly only lasted 7 hours, appropriately called the 7 Hours War, due to the Combine's technical prowess and advanced abilities over the human race. After the Combine invade, they promptly make humanity their The Combine kept humanity under their boot heels and used them to create soldiers and conduct experiments. Some people, who, like most, don't like being the Combine's started a rebellion with the recently freed Vortigots. Soon after, Mr. Freeman was awoken by the G-Man to destroy the Combine's main base, the Citadel, with Dr. Vance, his daughter, a badass gravity gun, and a crowbar. So here we sit, waiting for Half-Life 3, Episode 3, Part 3, Detroit Lion Zero. Hey yo! And as we sit, looking forward to the return of the G-Man, I say we can't rush Valve. I mean, they're incredibly busy people. Their schedule is just booked with jerking off with your money. I mean making the next innovative game. I mean jerking off with your money, let's be honest.